think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? Yep, you got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim. Yeah. Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods and we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Hey, y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim. I can't swim. Oh, hell no. But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're fucking stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. And y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball, yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this, yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This is a tradition. Been going on since the beginning of time. And y'all still in the dark. And you know, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you, but even me telling you, it's still just gonna be conspiracy and nobody's gonna be able to prove it. Yeah, this happens all around the nation. All of us are involved. Every single one of us. Yep. You got that?
My name?
Yep.
Alright, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Once it's like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. You heard it from the devil himself. It's funny, but it's not funny. But something that he said, well, a lot of shit that he said that kind of hit you where it matters. And he says, we telling you straight up and you still won't believe it. You say conspiracy this is conspiracy that. And that remind me of what's this guy's name? Rabbi Finkelstein or something like that. Or Rebbe Finkelstein. And he did his thing about that was years ago. At first you didn't know who he was. Talking about the whole sacrificing children and taking the bodies and selling it to McDonald's and put it in the so it get grounded up meat, and then they'll eat, you know, people eat the children. And he said the same thing, the exact same thing. And when the devil tells you something, sometimes you do gotta listen. But they telling you straight up. They got the spell that they have on you people, mainly you Negroes, all right, Latinos. Oh yeah, you guys. Oh my God. All right. Oh, you West Indians too. Oh, you Haitians. Oh my God. But maybe Gad. I'm not too sure. But y'all have this infatuation, a certain undying love towards these people, as they can't do no wrong. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, they gonna say that he's 1 out of a million. But he's telling you straight up that it's a conglomerate. It's an agreement. All right. It is a conspiracy. Conspiracy means to breathe within. So groups of them get together and encourage you Negroes to do certain things, and then either they play the long run or they play the short run to do whatever they want. And the problem with majority of you nincompoops, you fucking Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans, who are the biblical Israelites, is that when they tell you the truth, you don't want to believe. You have this undying love, this undying infatuation with the devil, and it's gonna bite you in the ass. All right. Well, I don't know if I said it. First, I want to give up praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rukakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. So the scriptures tell you, gives you warning. Hold on. Yeah, I'm doing a little thing here. Yeah. Okay. It's all right. Yeah, I'm about to start camp in a few. But the scriptures clearly tell you. Matter of fact, let me get that. I ain't gonna make this too long. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemies, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you're not supposed to trust nobody that's against you. Your enemy is your fucking enemy. All right? Your enemy is your enemy. He is not going to change. And don't get it twisted. All these Christians will tell you they will misinterpret what the Lord said to love your enemy. When it's talking about your enemy, it's talking about the enemy within your people. All right? And even the enemy amongst your people, you're not really supposed to trust. And that's the fucking logical problem. This whole love thing, the most abused English word. The most abused word in human history is love. Your enemy's telling you to love me, why they fucking killing you? All right, Romans 13 and 10 or 11. It says 10. It says love worketh no ill towards his neighbor. And what that did to that kid, that wasn't an act of love. All right, that was an act of hate. There's ways of doing things. The way they act like fucking animals. And I'm talking about the Edomites, the so-called white man. When they get together, they're a bunch of fucking animals. All right, straight up and down. It's not a film thing. It's a reality thing. And there's a lot more of you Negroes finding hanged, saying that they committed suicide. Ain't no Negro in his right mind gonna go commit no goddamn suicide by hanging himself. So they telling you your life ain't worth shit. They telling you straight up, you in danger. But your dumbasses, y'all love this man. Y'all truly love this damn devil. So the Lord is getting you back for that. All right? You're not supposed to trust nobody that comes against you. Point blank, period. And that's one of the things that the Lord clearly removed out of people's mind. See, when you see somebody that looks like you have a problem. Y'all go beyond means to go out there and take that person out. You know? And I'm talking about the Negroes, that so-called gangsters and all that shit. Y'all have no fucking problem killing your own. But when a guy like that tells you straight up, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Because y'all fear the white man. Y'all scared of him. See? And in reality, 2/3 of the nation of Israel is the opposition, is the ops. Because you keep this thing going. All right? Now, Pastor Dawg said he might be a Jake. I'm not too sure. I call it a spade till further notice. But, like you said, just learn how to fucking swim. Don't learn not to be around these motherfuckers, man. No matter how cool they are. This goes for anybody, yo. Know who the fuck you dealing with, man. If they give you an inkling, all right, of any sort of kind of hatred, don't be around that motherfucker. And they do it slick. They're not gonna tell you straight up. Nah, not the devil. He's gonna joke with you. He's gonna throw a couple of little certain type of jokes. But when they on some, oh, let's go out this and that, like, nah, I'm good. Let's go out drinking. No. Because that's how they do you. All right? They really, and you see how clearly how they operate when it comes to an organization, or a country, how they operate, what they do to their own people. Like the scripture says, matter of fact, like I said, I ain't gonna make this too long because I'm gonna have to start soon. Psalms 55, I believe, 16, 20, sorry. Psalm 55 and 20, he says, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. And that goes in the individual level and in a grand scheme of things. All right? And it says, he broke his covenant. He have broken his covenant, meaning his peace. What is a covenant? Between agreement between two individuals. Like if these people come up to us and say, let's make peace, and it's all about the elites and this, that, to the third. Are we gonna try? Hell fucking no. We don't know this motherfucker from a can of paint. Even our own people we don't even trust. So how don't know we're gonna trust somebody like that? All right? We looking at it, everybody Larry. You looking at other Jakes like that, Larry. Okay? But these people are known throughout their history for breaking covenants. And that's going to be a little simple an agreement. And Trump and the Iran deal, all this other stuff, he has broken every last one of agreements that he had made. So what does that plainly means? They're not to be trusted, point blank, period. And it says, the words of his mouth is smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. They're always consistently at war with you. Even when when Jake, I can't even say that, but when you're not really a threat to them is when you're a child. And even then, they still treat you like shit. You're a consistent threat to the so-called white man. Your existence is a threat to them. The mere fact that you breathe is a threat to them. Okay? And for you, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans who have children, teach your children this. Tell them who their enemy is. All right? Tell them. Because one way or another, y'all gonna get, there's gonna be a lot of mothers crying and a lot of fathers weeping because their children has been taken by the so-called white man. All right? Now, if they come by force, they come by force. But the way these motherfuckers played, they play like they all for you. I was watching, like I did in the show, but like I was watching that TV show, Welcome to Derry. Was it? Yeah, Welcome to Derry, the It thing. And that deals with the perfect timing of racism and so forth. And always in the beginning of everything, when it's just Jake and them, as long as there's some sort of peace, that peace can be broken like that. The simple thing, like if you watch Rosewood, which is a historic thing that took place, they was at peace with these people until that white woman cried, and then all hell broke loose. So even in that show, Derry, if you was not a so-called white man, at the instant of something goes wrong, they instantly blaming you and they instantly come to destroy you. Okay? Because why? They know the deal. It's the problem is our people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have this infatuation, this love affair for your enemy. People that do you dirty. All right? But in their minds, in their heart, there's war. They want to kill you. And it says, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's Esau's whole persona. He is ready for war against you by any means necessary. All right? And this thing that you have, like a brother has posted it, I believe. Yeah, I should do a show on that one. They said that today's term of this symptom is called HDH. But what it was back in the time was when you was hunting. You was always alert. You always, fidgeting. You always, on a go. There's nothing wrong with that. But they'll call it some sort of, like when you go to school, like you moving around, like you got problems. There's nothing wrong with you. That's part of the human mind. All right? So if you always moving around, you always leery, you always don't trust nothing. That's why they got psychiatrists and so forth. Oh, to lull you, rock you to sleep. Why? So they could come in and destroy you. Okay? Once they know that you broke off the matrix, so to speak, you are a threat. Okay? An adult threat. So this is why we must and always teach our children's children who the enemy is. All right? This is why we must carry ourselves a certain way. If you don't do that, you're going to have more and more, which is going to happen anyway. Because the simple fact is this shit is deep. All right? It's deep. And this should be a wake-up call for you Negroes, mainly the elect. That's all that we really care about. This should be a wake-up call to you. Never trust your enemy. All right? So with that being said, something real quick through the spirit. We're getting ready to go to camp. Shalom to the elect in the nation of Israel. Shalom.